this computer. Okay, and so we're good. Hi, Sybil. Would you like to
Hi.
share with us who's Sybil?
Hi, I'm Sybil. How you guys?
Sybil, share with us your story.
Okay, I decided to share this video with Hilda and this organization, and in hope of changing the system.
What is the system doing to you or your loved ones?
It's very injustice. My husband is facing deportation for a crime that he did not commit, and was sentenced 17 years to life.
You want to share us a little bit about your husband?
Yes. My husband was born in Colombia, which he left decades ago while in his early 20s due to the violence in his home country. He came to the US seeking a peaceful life. He arrived in this country, worked hard, married me, adjusted his legal status, and we raised two beautiful children. They're in their 20s. He has been regularly showing up to all his ICE check-ins. So on November 3rd, at his ICE check-in in Los Angeles, California, he was blindsided and ICE ensnared him and put him immediately into detention for deportation.
Wow. What happened before that led to this detention?
Almost 20 years ago, in 2003, my husband was suffering from a mental health, excuse me, he was suffering from a mental health crisis during a domestic dispute. The police arrived, he was arrested, and was found to have a gun. I felt entrapped and coerced to testify against him.
Can you share a little bit about that, coerced?
Well, what we needed at that moment was someone who could help us to de-escalate our crisis, someone who could provide alternative solutions to our problems.
And instead, what happened?
We didn't know that it was illegal for someone who is not a US citizen to have a gun, and they punished you, and that they punish you severely for having one. I didn't know that there was such a thing as an enhancement law that adds years to someone with a gun. The crisis led to his arrest, and he was sentenced to 17 years in prison.
Wow.
An
17 years.
Yes,
Sorry,
17 years.
Did anybody get hurt? Is that why such a harsh sentence?
No one was killed. No one got hurt. He was angry and he misfired the gun in the air. I mean, an act that has affected my whole family.
Yeah. Wow. He served all 17 years?
He served the whole 17 years. My husband served his time and completed his sentence 2 years ago, but was then transferred to ICE detention in Adelanto. 2 years ago, my husband was deemed not a threat to society nor a flight risk and was eligible for bond. I paid $15,000 to have him released. Upon release, my husband participated in a reentry program and was reunited with me and the kids.
Oh,
Since then, he has been a dedicated employee as a capital technician for the Henley Corporation.
so the reentry program worked. It obviously helped the two of you reconcile, reunify the family.
Yes, things were going great.
So then what happened November 3rd?
On November the 3rd, as his immigration case proceeded, he has been required to check in with ICE officer on a regular basis. He has been complying with all requirements. Then suddenly, on November the 3rd, he was re-detained at his regular check-in. Soon after being re-detained in Adelanto, and then quickly transferred to Louisiana for immediately deportation to Colombia, which could happen as soon as tomorrow,
Wow.
Monday, November 22nd.
And so this is, I guess things progress so fast. That's the reason why you contacted us, me in particularly, so that we could
Yes.
make this a public story and invite the public to a call to action, which we're going to talk a little bit in a minute. But, you know, it makes me think of last week we had this whole ordeal with that white teenager, Rittenhouse, who killed 3 people in a police shooting. That whole case reminded me again that there is no justice in our criminal system, and that this legal system that we have is designed to uphold white supremacy. Did that have any triggers to you? How did you feel about hearing about that case?
Angry, mad, sad. I'm like, why my husband?
Yeah,
He didn't kill nobody. We're talking about double punishment,
I would say more than double.
more than double. And if it was a Black person, they would have threw him in jail, put him in jail, and threw away the key, possibly the death penalty.
Yeah,
There is no justice. I don't
yeah,
believe in the justice system. Justice for some, but not for all.
yeah. He's been acquitted. And it pains me that Efrain has served 17 years away from his
17 years.
family, 17 years, and then nobody got hurt. Nobody
Nobody
got
got
hurt, and yet he paid 17 years because he's what we consider a man of color, and he was sentenced to 17 years. And this white teenage boy got away with killing 3 people. I feel this anger with you, Sybil. I really do. What do you think if we call people to action to do something? What do you think we can do?
just reach out, support. I'm counting on America. They say glory comes in the morning. I'm standing on that.
And we're standing with you, Sybil. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
being courageous and for sharing this story and for allowing us to ask people to help us change this system of oppression that is really has nothing about justice. So thank you very much. And the call to action, everybody's gonna receive it. We need to call tomorrow the ICE field officer, and ask that Efrain stay home and be reunited with his family. He's already served a very high price. So again, Sybil, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.